Welcome to another episode of the Unicorn Circuit, featuring the Furbytron 5000. People have been saying, where's Furbytron?
He's still here, he's chilling.
He's still here, he's doing his thing.
Rubbing his belly, feeding him.
Look at him go. Loves it. Look how happy about life he is.
Stoked. No fur, no care.
That's right, mate. Anyway, welcome. Your weekly dose of car news. Fanking. Legal conundrums from around the planet.
My towns, your crap cars.
He's
well,
lost
your
his
towns,
mind,
really.
mate. He's off his chops.
He's totally lost, hasn't he?
The
The occasional story time, the random eat bag, and weird stuff from Unicorn. We're going to kick it straight into the car news.
Are we, Martin? Good. The car news. Let's do this. So this week in car news, there's not a whole lot happening really, is there,
Really?
Martin?
Every week, yeah. Does stuff happen every week in car news? Yeah, some CEO drives something somewhere and talks to people about it. And
Some CEO did drive something. Was that my segue?
I don't know, was it?
Yes.
We're not talking about segways.
Kia.
Oh, okay, Kia.
He's driving their
What?
GT turbo thing.
Oh,
people
they're
have
making
called people have called it a Korean Commodore.
With a K? Korean Commodore with a K?
I don't know. So it's a rear-wheel drive turbo Kia.
What is it called? Furbytron
Furbytron.
5000 likes Korean Commodores.
So rear-wheel drive.
Good.
Kia GT Twin-turbo.
Cool.
0 to 100 in 5 seconds.
Cool.
Some guy's driving one around and someone cares.
You know what is 0 to 100 in less than 5 seconds, and my care for 0 to 100 times is low, but I will give it to Lotus that made some new Elise thing, which I think is the MX-5 you buy if you got bulk spare cash. It's a little convertible thing,
Really?
but it weighs like way less
Wouldn't
than
you
an
buy an Expo though?
An Expo? Yeah, well, no, because this is more of a car you can live with. Is he just going to go the whole time?
Only if he likes what we're talking about.
Oh, good. So it's basically like a little convertible thing, but it weighs just sub of 800 kilos.
Yeah,
so
right.
40 kilos lighter than the one that came before it. It's got a 1.8 litre supercharged thing, 0 to 100 and 4 point something ridiculously fast. But I like that. I think the idea of like having a super lightweight thing that's fast because it's light and it's all very basic would be a lot of fun. Just like MX-5 are a lot of fun.
Or you could just buy a Mini.
Like the cops did.
No, like a classic Mini, a good one. The real one.
The
Some people call the new one a Maxi. Have we talked about this before? Do I say this all the time? Apparently before like 2000 are called Minis, because Minis are meant to be light and simple and fun, and then the new ones are heavy and big. And I saw one the other day. It was like an SUV thing. It had 4 doors on it, and it was tall.
Yeah.
And it was called a Mini.
It was trying to be a range Mini.
They lied.
A Mini Rover
Wasn't a
Mini.
Mini
No,
at
wait,
all.
You've got a Rover Mini, not a Range Mini.
Yes. The police bought a Maxi,
Yes.
but it's got a Mini badge on it,
And
but
it's
a
got
heavy thing.
It's got a 3-cylinder turbo engine, which is another segue into the Mirror,
Oh yes.
which one day will have a 3-cylinder turbo engine. Not yet, but the parts have aligned. Like, what is that lion that you like? That big robot lion
Hey,
thing?
I'm a mama.
No,
That one, the Lion
The
King?
robot lion that's robots that go together, and it's from the 70s, and they were...
Oh, Voltron.
That.
Yes.
So the car's going to be
The Lion King.
Voltroned together at some stage. But so far, there's only a little pieces done. But I'm pumped. I'm pumped to share it with you all.
Marty's going to pump it to share it with
Yep.
you all. There it is. Is that all the news, Martin?
There was one other news thing.
Was
Subaru
there?
did a cool thing where they drove a WRX down a bobsled thing.
People got angry though, didn't they?
Did they?
I don't know.
I didn't see people.
They
getting
did.
angry. Did they?
Because they were like, they're smashing a car. But it was an ad.
Oh yeah.
For a lot of people, cars are merely assets to excite your juices enough to make you unhappier about your own situation so that you'll spend money buying theirs thinking that will complete you. I'm not suggesting they did that. But for a lot of people, cars are just pawns on a game of chess
Fridges with wheels.
for some people.
Yeah. And when your fridge wears out, you buy a new fridge. Or if a more fashionable fridge comes along, you buy that fridge.
So some people would go, well, it's just throwing a fridge down a bobsled slide. No one would get angry about it.
With a bit of human meat inside it.
But people get upset when it's cars.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that would have given me some joy if you'd given me that car. That's a funny thing that happens on Mighty Car Mods, which is another show that we make on the internet.
the other
I
channel.
don't recommend you check it out.
I do.
It's too awesome.
Might see a mirror on there.
Not awesome. No, it's good. I like it. I have fun. I actually don't care if you like it or not. But here's the thing. People write in sometimes and we do something to a car and then they go, you shouldn't have done any of that, you should have given it to me. Now, I don't think that would be that entertaining, Martin. Like if we went and bought a car and did nothing to it and then just gave it to someone.
Imagine if...
And then people are like, where's the new video? Oh, there is no video because we bought a car and did nothing to it and then we gave it to Rob.
To Rob or Johnny. And Johnny's not doing anything with it either, but he might drive it to work. But more likely he'll put it in his backyard and it'll stay there for 40 years.
Yeah. And my other favourite is, why did you guys buy that car and wreck it? I would have bought it, but you didn't. Because it was sitting there for sale for a few months.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking Corvettes, I'm talking Saabs, I'm talking whatever cars we can find for cheap on the intervals.
Newsflash, the Corvette.
What?
Have we
What
told
happened
people the
to it?
name of it yet? Or we did?
Oh, did we?
Did we tell people the name?
No.
I feel like we might have.
We had a naming competition.
We might have said it on the last Unicorn segment. Oh, I think it's so brilliant, I'm just going to say it again.
Do it, Martin.
That we did a naming competition on Facebook, and the name for the Corvette that was featured in that episode, Dominic Corvetto. I just think it's the best thing ever.
Fast and Furious 8 reference.
Reminds me of Cornettos.
Out in a couple of weeks. Just saying. Martin, let's kick it. Is that even legal? I want to talk about the Traffic Sinner card file.
The what?
The Traffic Sinner card file.
What's that?
The database of naughty people.
Who makes that?
Germany does.
Do they?
They have a database of naughty automotive incidents.
Does that mean if you are feeling a bit naughty and someone else is feeling a bit naughty, you can go on the database and go, let's race our BMWs up the Autobahn? Because that sounds awesome.
Well, Martin, we're talking about the Autobahn.
Okay.
So, is that even legal? Here we go, everybody. It is illegal to stop on the Autobahn. Now, you're going, so what, right? So, even... Are you ready? Prepare to have your mind munched. Just, It's illegal to stop even if you run out of petrol.
But what... So what do you mean? Like, what happens to you? They just come along and give you
Dude, you go on the Traffic Sinner card file.
Seriously?
It is illegal to stop if you have no petrol.
Okay.
You're not allowed to. Illegal. I don't know how you keep going though.
You get out and push.
But they call it, Martin, over in Germany, they say that if you run out of petrol, that's a fact of personal negligence and that you should at very least put petrol in your own car. I actually agree.
Oh, I do
NRMA,
too.
which is like our people that drive around fixing people's cars.
Roadside assistance.
Some huge percentage of the roadside assistance they do is putting petrol in people's cars. I've been at uni. I've been munching on tofu inside and outside the classroom, and I've been like having only $1 to spend, swiping the FBOS card and going, oh, do you get a bread roll for 35 cents or do you get 35 cents of petrol, which back then got you half a litre.
Whoa.
Anyway, and I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I put 35 cents of petrol in the car.
And you got
someone
home.
else munches on the thing.
Yeah.
And they don't go home,
See,
and then they ring the NRMA.
It is priorities. I mean, look, accidents happen, I guess, where maybe your fuel gauge doesn't work or your fuel pump breaks, but that's kind of different. Just going, no, I'll put it off, or no, I'll be fine, I'll make it, or no, I'm not going to bother getting petrol, and then running out of petrol on like a busy road.
Yes.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, we've probably run out of petrol and we've probably broken things or whatever, but just in your normal car, like driving down the Autobahn, Traffic Sinner card file. Are you from Germany? Is this true? Is this a thing? Tell us all about it. We'd love to hear about it. Martin, let's kick it.
Into, I don't know the next bit. Is it mytown?
No.
It's is it mycrapcar?
No.
It's the other one. Is it Fanking?
No, quick.
What's the other? I don't know what the
It's
other
weird
one is.
stuff off the internet. This week in weird stuff off the internet,
So
Martin,
loose, man.
nothing's from the internet at all.
What?
Because this
But
is
it's
what I
called
got,
weird
Martin.
stuff from
That's what
What
I've
was
got this
that?
week, Martin.
storage.
Martin, I
Opening.
decided this morning, if you can guess where I got this from, I would give you $5,000.
It looks
I'm
like you
legit.
got it from under the sea.
Dude, I will give you $5,000 if you can guess where I got that from.
You found it in the bush. Is that actually what happened? This looks like something that you would find in the bush. This is awesome. This is a
Martin, close. This came down in the storm.
what?
It came down. It was floating down the street.
Oh,
And I picked it up.
In
You
your-
know, like
in your-
we've had this like massive like amounts of rain and stuff. I was driving along. That thing's floating down the street.
This
so I
is-
grabbed it.
this
This
is
is a shell container Apparently it's vintage because look, it's 2 gallons. We haven't used gallons for a very long time.
Oh, it's American.
But why is it in Australia?
Still looks old.
And Martin, here's the real question: what's inside it? I've yet to open it.
I'm not opening it.
Really?
It says, do not open within 30 feet of naked.
Of naked, that's what it says.
Oh, naked
Martin,
flame.
Let's see what's in it though, because this could have been here for 60 years. Do you want to find out what's in it?
Oh, and you know.
I legitimately have not opened it yet. So
Pointed at me when you open your weird petrol thing.
Hopefully it doesn't. What? It could be a chemical, it could be lollies, could be jelly beans.
Could be lollies.
Legitimately have not opened this, legitimately found it floating down the street in the storm.
I thought it said sniff petrol. This is a bad idea.
Oh, it's making... Did you hear that? It
Yeah.
made like noise?
You're still pointing it at my face.
Sorry.
You're still pointing it at You're still pointing at me. Maybe you pointed that way.
Okay, anyway. Okay, the lid's off. A little bit crusty in there, Martin. All right. What do you think was in there? This is what they taught us at science class at school. You stick 2 fingers in and you go like that. So you don't actually... Yes, that.
Oh, petrol. Sounds like 2-stroke, actually.
That is, I reckon, whippersnipper petrol.
I think you're right.
That's too small for a lawnmower, but probably about the right amount for your whippersnipper.
How much is a gallon? 2.5 litres?
I have
Something
idea.
like that.
We don't use that over on this side of the planet, as far as I know.
That's
Anyway,
cool, man. That's some vintage petrol thing. Someone's missing their petrol thing. If this is your petrol thing, let us know.
And let us know where you came from. I should just leave that in the boot of the Mini. That's a good extra spare Mini size.
That's like pretty much the size of the fuel tank in the Mini.
Pretty much. There it is, everybody. Speaking of Minis, not at all, actually. Let's go to my crap car.
This week on My Crap Car, we are looking at a Subaru.
It's not that crap.
It's not that
but
crap.
It kind of sucks.
It looks like it's gone down a bobsled thing.
Yes.
But it's it's an interesting idea because a 2007 Subaru STI is not, I would say, a crap car.
That's actually a rad car.
It's actually
People call them
really
a
cool
Hawkeye,
car.
don't they?
I think so.
Yeah, because of the thing and the thing.
So it's not necessarily a crap car, but this one's a bit rough. So I might call this my rough car. But I was interested to see it anyway. I think it's a cool video. Thanks for sending your video in. If you want to put your video on My Crap Car, send it to us. Send it to mycrapcar at theunicorncircuit.com. Film it this way. Keep it out of the wind.
Yeah.
Try and make it light. A few people have sent some mad videos like cool cars and that, but they're so dark we can't actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
So get a light or do it in the daytime.
Make sure your cob is only on one wheel. That's the unicorn. Cob. It's a con of cob riding a unicycle. Send it in. One of the biggest things when people send their videos in and they're like unusable is just like wind noise. Like we can't even hear what you're saying. It's like you've just gotta cup the thing before you thing. Woo!
Good morning, Unicorn Circuit. This lovely Subaru over here is my crap car. Now you may be wondering, how can a 2007 STI be a crap car? Well, I'll show you. This bent fender right here is when the wheel fell off because of the previous owner running spacers. This fender flare, my back bumper is from a WRX, not an STI. The rear coilovers are warping the chassis and causing this big dent. The spoiler is fading. The hood scoop is fading. The previous owner had neglected and abused this car to the point where the wheels were cambered, the stock wheels were cambered. And so the fender liners were completely worn out and fell off on me on the highway. So now they're zip tied on. The key fob doesn't work. And now there's just the radio, the clock, or the dome light. The shifter bushings are worn out. And last but not least, my belt tensioner is about to go. Thank you for watching. This is my crap car.
What do you think of WRXs, Marty?
What do I think of WRXs? I like WRXs.
All right, let's go on to the next segment. Fank of the week. Of course, Fanking's the delightful art of taking a photo of your loins when you're holding a product there to recontextualise the name of it. It's a very, very rude, and I'm sure our parents are heaps proud of us for coming up with this. This has been getting some newspaper coverage, Martin.
Yeah, it has.
People have been talking about it. It's in the Urban Dictionary. Someone did the urban thing on it.
The Urban Dictionary?
Yes, you can look
Is
for
that the
you can look for
dictionary of-
Fanking on the internet dictionary, and it's a legit
Is that the
thing now.
dictionary of the stuff that you can sprinkle on your food to make it taste better?
The Keith.
The what?
The Keith Dictionary?
Queef.
No, Keith. It's the Keith Dictionary.
What's the Keith Dictionary?
the Keith Urban? All right, sorry, don't mind me.
Wow. Oh, that's the worst.
Here it is.
That is the
Okay,
worst.
Kicking into it, we've got cream, cream nut. Well done. Good job. We're just going to move through a Martin. Martin, this is the pull and play.
Fantastic.
What do you reckon that does?
You eat it.
All right, next up we've just got, that's, well done.
Is that a sheep
Yep,
thing?
no, that's the earmuffs and the ear has been covered, and that's just, you're left with the
Well played.
thing. All right, this does. Well done.
That's good.
That's a chopped finger too. It's
great.
a small soft tissue. Well done.
Raw cock.
Oh, nut.
Oh, it's a...
Well done.
Well, you could get raw cock or raw nut from that, couldn't you?
You could.
Coconut
do that,
and
depending
mango,
on
they're
what you're into.
just so versatile.
I'm so hungry. That's some throat coat, mate. What is it? What does it do? Who are you and why did you
God.
make it? I want some. Send us some. Who is it? Find out who it is. Spam their wall. We want some throat coat. Do you want some?
No.
Yeah,
What's
I do.
next?
Throat coat. There it is. Martin, that's some butt flavour. Well done.
I was looking at it going, what's croco?
That's butt flavour. Martin, that's thick and fast, but
Nice.
it's thin.
What?
That's funny. Well done on
He's
that.
married. He's
That's a
right.
good one. Good job. All right, extra deep.
That sounds good.
That sounds like a chip. Is that a chip?
I don't know. I hope it is.
Looks delicious.
I would eat that.
Lots of chips in America are red, aren't they? Like that. That
Yeah.
weird orange fake cheese flavour.
Paprika-y
They're
cheesy.
good.
Whoa. Getting good creative this week. Glass sword. What's that say? That's so small I can't even read it.
Martin, that one there.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything that's good. It's
Okay.
just too rude. Look at that. It's sausage and muff.
Sausage and muff.
Well done. Well done.
That's great.
How's that not Fank of the week?
From Mackie D's, no less.
Well done. Sausage and muff.
Mackie D's sausage and muff.
Martin, that's the cock mix.
Well done.
There it is. Some
Love a
people
good
are-
cocktail mix.
are
So
into that.
usable.
Martin, that's kickapoo.
Excellent.
Kickapoo does appear to be the
lime drink.
original Kickaroo Joy Juice recipe.
Excellent.
I'd be interested in wrapping my laughing gear around that.
Some joy juice.
Martin, that's a quality butt bucket.
Excellent.
Don't even know what that's meant to be.
Butt bucket.
Here we go,
It's for
mate.
ciggies. It's for
What's
durries,
this one?
mate. It's for cancer sticks.
This one here is Taste the Good Nut.
Taste the good nut. There's a lot of fingering technique.
Do you like
going
peanut
on
butter, mate?
there. No.
No? Or you like Vegemite? Marmite? Promite?
No.
Who likes
No.
Promite?
No
Boom.
one. No.
Amazing.
Next.
Love Promite.
Whoa.
Martin, this one. Well done. It is
Okay.
what it is. And Martin, just hold it. Hold your farm. Calm the farm. It's Fank of the Week.
Fank of the
By
week.
the way, again, Big Cock Ranch, I would slap my laughing gear around that hard. That looks delicious. Oh, that's the drum roll. Sorry.
for the Fank
Here
of
we
the
go,
week.
everyone. And Fank of the Week goes to... Boom! Here it is. Everybody, right here, you've got the wood for good squirt.
Well done, Fankers.
Well done.
Doing a great job.
Martin, how can people send in these things?
Send your thanks in to the Fanking Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Fanking Daily. Is that what it's called?
Let's go with that one.
Something like that. You'll find it. Type in Fanking, send your thanks, take your Fank photos. You may use the fingering or the thumbing technique. Extra points for double thanks, triple thanks, she thanks.
Were your thanks used? Let us know all about it. We love to hear from you. All right, let's go to mytown.
mytown is the lovely art of No, wait, that's Fanking. mytown is the lovely sex segment section.
It's
Losing my
the sex
mind.
segment.
It's the
We've got a brand new segment. Here's the music.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh. All right. I'm so hungry.
Hey.
Yes.
Well, that's next. So first we're going to mytown. This week in mytown, I'm excited.
Also
we're going
excited,
somewhere.
Martin.
And I looked at some mytowns because I wanted to make sure I knew where we were going. Last week I didn't know where we were going because we're out in some place at something.
We're at the first robotic festival.
And I couldn't see the mytown because there's no reception because everyone was live streaming all their crazy stuff. But this week we're going to Anchorage in Alaska.
Hello, Unicorn Circuit, and welcome to mytown, Anchorage, Alaska. So we're here driving around at night here in Anchorage in my 2005 Subaru Medium Gramps. It's not quite super. So this is it's 15 degrees out up here in Anchorage, Alaska, and this is what it's like to eat McDonald's. Across the street, we got Village Inn, just over there. Wendy's just down the way. Got Napa. Now Napa is actually not fast food, but nonetheless it's right in here. We're coming up on the strip of Anchorage. This is this nightlife scene. Look at this guy in his coat. I think she's... Well, it is him. He's got a blanket. Sorry, it's a Saturday night. 2:30. The bar is just closed. There's more cabs than a New York sidewalk. That's probably a lie. We're trying to show how Anchorage here is a real city, and Rick just said the great words of, look, there's some people, though. This guy's running.
But I can't.
He's late night jogging. This is the historic 4th Avenue Theater here, built in the 1940s. Oh.
Someone danced too hard.
Someone danced too hard. Here's Balto.
Yeah, he probably looks frosty.
This little dog statue here. That dog statue is of a sled dog named Balto, who you may know from the Disney movie Balto. This is our concert hall here. I think they've got 3 stages in there. We've got our own symphony orchestra. Got a big hotel for all the tourists that come in the summer. Got a lot of tourists.
A lot of hotels. Oh, look, Evo.
Evo.
Running in the 90s.
This is the view outside of the window of my workplace here. The Anchorage area sits in kind of a bowl that is surrounded by mountains on this side of the city. Maybe we'll go drive up one of the mountains later.
Well, we're up here at the top of the hill and you can't really see much. Go back home. Oh my gosh, we captured a moment there. It's hard to see, but there's a big moose just trotting down the road.
I got 2 things to say about that. When your video starts with you drifting in snow and finishes with you chasing a moose, it does not get better than that.
No,
we don't have a moose or moose eye or a quantum, a octomoose in Australia.
Have you seen a moose run through snow that's like up to you?
I've seen a moose double dislocate its own ball sack so that it can swing its bits any direction it wants. Apparently it has a 4-way articulating wing. It can go any direction.
I think that's its leg, not
That's
its
what
wing.
I mean. It's like it can kick you from any direction.
With its wing.
Yeah, because normally you're not meant to stand behind an animal, like from behind. But a moose, you can't go on any side of it. You kick the crap out of it no matter where you are.
Kicked by its wing. Anyway, that was awesome, mytown. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate all the effort you went to. We love seeing them. Please hit us with some awesome mytowns.
Amazing.
Love it.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Let's kick it into story time. This week in story time, we're talking about vegetarians.
Oh no.
Because I was born and raised a vegetarian.
How do you know?
I was sucking on the tofu teat from a very young age.
How do you know if someone's a vegan?
Because they'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Is that the joke? Yeah.
No, they'll put it on their YouTube show.
Will they?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
You're not vegan though, are you?
No. I'm not anything.
I like
you
vegans.
can't categorize me.
I like
You
vegans.
can't pigeonhole me.
I like people that are vegans, like they believe in something.
you
Also
don't
like,
know any vegans.
I like people that eat meat too because they believe in something, or they
Yeah.
just like eating meat. And you should, be responsible and a good human.
Anyway, I ate a kebab recently and had
you?
meat in it. Yeah, I was with you. We're in the car. and
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
that-
video
yeah,
about
that was
it on
cool.
that other show. Anyway, so some people had said, "Oh, I thought you were vegetarian." I kind of was, or maybe I wasn't.
You kind of
But here's
are.
the thing: I kind of am, sort of. But we were in Japan. This is how the story went down. This is how meat entered me, and I decided I wanted it there. So we were in Japan. We were in Hokkaido. We were there shooting a film called Turbos and Temples. It was like one of our first forays into Japanese car culture. We went to this place, and this guy goes, "Do you want to try the sausage?" And I'm like, "What's this all about?" And he's like, "This is a thing that's like special to our region. It's like a special sausage." And then I went, "Do I want to go, no, I'm vegetarian," even though I didn't know why I was because I was just raised like that, kinda. And possibly insult him, or I can have this like deeper cultural experience by eating the sausage, and I ate the sausage and the sausage was good.
Wait. I think I can even remember where we were, and I think there might even be footage of it. If there is, we should show it. Wasn't it a fish sausage?
Maybe.
Well, don't vegetarians eat fish? Does that not make your story null, void, and moot? I just want to use the word moot.
No?
Oh.
I don't know. People
still like
argue
the
about
story.
that. Fish have got feelings. People
Overall-
have shown that trouts in captivity show post-traumatic stress disorder. They exhibit signs of that because people are eating them. There's some study about
I liked your story though. I think we should move on to random eat bag.
that. Not yet, because what I wanted to say about that is we have an ongoing argument.
What? No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That is the argument. Get it? It's the ongoing argument.
No, we have a very, very. We
don't.
get along about everything. There's only one thing that we disagree on.
Arguments.
Yeah. No, we disagree on this, and we talk about it almost every single day. It's getting boring, and we're always like, we can agree on lots of things. We never agree on this. And so are we? No? Okay, cool. We're running out of time. No, that's cool. Don't worry about it. I'll just keep that to myself. Let's go to...
Can't do that, man.
Really?
You can't
You don't
do
even
that
want to
to
hear
people.
my story.
I do. So do
Oh,
the
do ya?
people. So do the people.
Nah, let's just... No, that's...
No,
I'm
you
done.
can't do.
No,
Oh,
I'm done.
dude, you can't do
Random
that
meat bag.
unless
Done.
you're gonna tell the rest of the story on the next Unicorn set because that there is called a cliffhanger.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not a cliffhanger. I just actually
is.
when it's just
The rest of the
I
story.
don't even need to talk about it because it'll make you look stupid.
Me
All
look
right,
stupid?
let's end me. We'll both look stupid. It doesn't help us. Neither of us look good. I'm talking about meat, man. It's a meat query. And
don't
it's going to get people all fired up, man.
I don't like eating chicken.
Okay.
That's a meat thing. That's unusual apparently. Like people say, I don't like meat, but I like chicken. And I'm like, and I know a few people are sort of vegetarian, but will eat chicken, and I don't like eating chicken.
I don't like the idea of munching on beak. Do you know what I mean?
Beak and
like
claw and
I
foot.
could eat an ox's tongue, and people eat it all the time. I could have a taste of it. I don't want to nibble on beak.
Yeah, no,
But that's not
fair
what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's just move on because now I'm getting crazy.
Random eat bag.
This week on Random Meat Bag, Martin,
Fruit from the unicorn. Now,
back here, Furby. I'm going to feed you, man.
this,
Come on.
this week, the unicorn, Taste the Magic, has delivered us something that many people in Australia will be quite familiar with, but many people elsewhere may not. And we have been known to distribute these amongst people on our various international trips when we are making international relations.
That's right, Martin. Crack him out, my friend.
And most recently, drum roll. You do a good drum roll. That's better than my one. TimTams, people. TimTams. What is a TimTam, you might ask? A TimTam is the most irresistible chocolate bit. Well, that doesn't tell me what it is, does it?
No.
It just says the most...
I already ate one before we started filming. I knew what was in the bag. It wasn't a secret unicorn delivered
Whoa.
thing. I'm so hungry. I want to eat it.
It says... I need to read to the people what it says. Someone's already eaten
Yeah, I
one.
just told you. I ate them before we started. I already knew it was in the bag. Let's not
says-
pretend there's some crew packing
it
a bag.
says-
We're packing it before we start the show, and then we pretend we don't know what's
40
in it.
49
Let's just be completely honest.
49% of what you're eating is chocolate.
Anyway, this is neither an endorsement or a...
No, the reason we're talking about
anything
this is that in a recent video where we produced the car Dominic Corvetto,
Yeah.
and when we looked at the cars of Fast and Furious 8, we gave Dennis some TimTams at the end, and he loved them. He was
He didn't
super
know
into
what it was.
He's such a cool dude. He gave us mad breakfast tacos. Do you remember having breakfast tacos?
I do remember having a...
They were crazy.
Munching on that taco all morning.
And so, to thank him for that, we got him some mad TimTams, and these things are amazing. If you get a chance to try them, you really, really should, because they're awesome. Just ask any person from Australia.
Otherwise,
Cheers,
don't,
man.
because they're just made by a big corporation that probably wants your money, but they are delicious. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Farewell. And goodbye.